What's been different about Mookie this last week? And I know he was working through a lot of stuff that first month. But what you've seen is this kind of feels sustainable for him moving forward.
I think the difference from Mookie is I see a lot of there's less indecision. I think that at bat there was a lot of in-between swings and kind of check swings, half swings. I think right now you're seeing a lot more convicted swipes. But the defense has been solid. The defense keeps getting better.
Have you talked about the pitching? How are you going to get through this next week?
Well, tomorrow is going to be Kasparis is going to take the bulk of the game. We haven't decided if he's going to start or he's going to we're going to open with him. But we know Ben will do that on Monday. I know that I think it's Tuesday or Wednesday we'll have an open spot that we're gonna. I don't know what day is that? It was Wednesday.
Assuming Tony goes Tuesday.
Yeah. Tony's gonna go Tuesday, and then on Wednesday we got an open spot that we haven't decided to fill that one yet.
Likely bullpen game.
Likely bullpen game.
With Kasparis, like how delicate is that balance? Like he's obviously taken on so many innings for your bullpen this year, but also he's pitched well enough and that you guys are considering stretching him out. So how delicate is that balance? Like what role does it's best put him in? I think it's delicate in one sense, but because he has been a starter, he understands that mentality of it. We've obviously stayed away from him for the last 4 or 5 days for Monday. But yeah, I think to be built up to 4 or 5 innings, to then temper that back to the 3 or 4, I think we can easily do that. But right now where we're at, he's an efficient pitcher, so he's going to give us what he can on Monday.
And Roki and Yoshi move up a day. One day doesn't sound like that much. How significant do you think it is for them?
Yoshi, I don't think it's going to be that significant because we did that last year with Yamamoto, and with Roki certainly being a young pitcher and all he's known, it's going to be different. But I don't think we know. I know he's excited about it, and actually really initiated the conversation about when is this going to happen. So time will tell, I guess.
He initiated it, asking when it was short.
Yeah, because in this past winter we were talking about at some point doing that. So I think he's looking forward to it.
Do you guys envision a world where they ever get on like a 4-day turn this year at least? Or
I don't think so. I mean, I don't think that we do that with anyone, or it doesn't happen in baseball very often these days.
Not in LA.
Do you have any concern of his stamina, like Roki?
No, not really. I think when Roki's, no, I don't have any. But I think that it's going to be, we'll just assess it, and obviously I extended him a little bit last night with the pitches because I wanted him to get through the 5th inning. I don't know what cost, if any, that I'll have his next start, but we'll see when we get there.
Just with the way it's been going for Conforto, like, has there been any thought to dialing back his playing time some to give him time to work through it? Do you think it's more beneficial to keep running him out there to work through it? Kind of how are you looking at that?
It's a fair question. I have thought about it. I know he's grinding right now. We'll see. I'm not saying that, at some point, if we don't see, if he doesn't look more comfortable, to be able to give him couple days off might make sense. But right now I feel that I want to keep running him out there.
What do you see out of it? Is it just like a timing thing? Is it mechanically something's off with him? What do you sort of see with him right now?
I see that, I think that it's like a lot of times, it's the mental trying too hard. I think then the pitch selection, because of the anxiousness, causes some mechanical flaws. I think he's a little around the baseball. I think he's a little uphill. So when you're up and around, those are bad combo. So he's working through it. But the work is good. I trust him as a player. I do.
You talk about with a young player, 150 plate appearances before you make a judgment. With a guy with a track record, is there a number? Is there a time when you just have to say, well, it's not going to happen?
There is. That's not even on my radar with Michael. It's our job to find a way with him to find a way to get him to get his footing and get back to being the player that he's been his career. Yeah.
Pick the play.
He still might pick to click.
Do you know how many more rehab starts Clayton's going to need?
So Clayton is going to go on Tuesday. Full start in Arizona because of the weather situation, so he can pitch in Arizona. And he's not eligible until May 18th.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be before May 18th. So at what time he's penciled in, I don't know, but that's where we're at.
Are things kind of lined up where he'll be pretty much ready by May 18th when he's up?
We'll see how it goes.
Dave, are you expecting him to make 2 more starts before there's even a conversation about that?
Yes. Yeah. I think, he makes this one on Tuesday, then, call it Sunday or Monday, something like that. Then we'll kind of have that conversation, see where the calendars are.
Hey Dave, when guys go down there to the minor leagues for rehab assignment, they don't really turn it all the way up like they would in a major league game, just out of subconsciously. What are you taking away? What's the organization taking away from what they're seeing in these starts from national?
I think that Clayton's always going to want more velocity. I think he is dialing it up because when he gets here, he wants to be ready. I think he's, from what I hear, he's throwing the baseball well. Certainly not major league competition, but I know Clayton is doing everything he can to, once he gets here, to be the best pitcher he can be to help us win baseball games. So he's not just checking a box going through the motions there.
Can he pitch if he doesn't touch 90 consistently?
Absolutely. Clayton with, yes, he can pitch. For me, he can pitch whatever velocity. As long as he's healthy, I'll bet on him.
Last year of this time, like Shohei and Kelsker were running without the baseball, and the majority of players now is from last year. Like, is that easy to navigate for you, for the team, or you have a more high struggle this year?
It's much easier because everyone, it seems like most of the guys that we have have played here, understand the culture and what we do. So it's a lot easier, and the only guy really is Conforto that's trying to make the adjustment.